Hello there, how's your day? I'm Ame Gakita there. There are some people who claim that after 300 random chat, maybe I should stop doing this sort of thing or whatsoever because they can't understand what I'm saying along the line. Well, I guess there are some people out there who think that I'm gonna cater to them just because what is this blue cat person yapping? Why is this blue person trying to say? What are you saying? Are you speaking in what's the language is along the line? Like, dude, if you are not gonna be very nice, my advice to those people who don't even want to bother watching my video to just go off, watch other video. There may be other video that may interest you along the line. Doesn't mean that you have to watch my video all the time. One of the issue that I come across is that a lot of people tend to have a misconception about what is a random chat. I don't think I need to go to the definition saying like, oh, random chat is just randomly talking, it's just a two-person randomly chatting or whatever along the line. Like, dude, random chat itself is a random chat. I'm sure there is a lot more people with their own random chat channel or their own random chat video. It's just that for me, when I first started out random chat, it's just me chatting, because the thing is, right, I used to do a podcast with Richie San, another V streamer who couldn't do any more podcasts with me on Random Talk. Random Talk has always been a podcast that I upload back then, where I talk with someone, or even sometimes when I talk with Kathleen or the others, and it's just a kind of like a podcast. Will I bring that back as a podcast one day? Maybe, but at the moment, I'm still planning things out. But I can't really go and create a podcast with me just chatting over nothing when I'm the one talking. So I decided to create a random chat, which is basically me alone just chatting to you guys who will listen to me, and at the same time it can be random stuff, it can be random topic, it can be me teaching you some Japanese stuff, it can be me referring to some Japanese stuff, it could be me just giving my take about some of the things that is so ridiculous that I don't feel like I'm going to make too much take about it, but I'm just giving my take. I can be impartial, I can be biased, it's just that simple. But over more than not, throughout the random chat series, it came to my attention that for somehow, some way, somewhat, the video that I've been uploading has always been me being too vocal, being me too, with my own voice, with my own style of doing stuff. And although I don't really love editing because it's not that easy doing editing, I don't really, if there is editor out there who want to do it for free for me until when I get modelized, then you send me a DM or something along that line. But I can't guarantee whether I'll get success or not. But one of the thing is that, right, throughout all my random chat series, I always tend to be just being too vocal, as well as trying to be in the person giving a lot of different feel, giving a lot of different things. It doesn't mean that everyone have to agree with me, and I always stand by that rule. And when I give my opinion, I always have the mentality that I'm gonna get criticized, and I will understand that, which the reason why when other people give their own take, I always be criticizing if I don't agree with it. I mean, I can give a lot of different views, and a lot of people need to understand, when we do give critique, we have to understand that is our critique considered a valid point. If we can't accept that being a valid point, then we have to let other people understand like why do that critic being truthful good. Because the thing is that at the end of the day, if I'm gonna give my own take, I have to make sure that people can accept the take. If people can't accept it, then I will just say that we can agree that we disagree. Throughout random chat, it's always been with that mentality in mind. Each time I put out my random chat video, I know for sure there will be some people who is going to disagree with me. Like when I talk about Johnny Somali issue, or when I'm talking about DI issue, or when I'm talking about the race issue along the line, I'm always been very vocal. And throughout, I noticed that every time when I give new takes, every time when I give more and more of my point of view, I realized there is a lot of situations that I found that this whole audio is just ridiculous. I'm not saying that random chat is ridiculous. I'm just referring that a lot of things that I see in my life about people making noise, it's all just a nothing burger. It's just people trying to make a huge noise over nothing. And when you look at the whole audio, like let's say like DEI, it was a purpose with like including of different races, but the one that is misusing the system is just making a huge noise over it. And when you realize the whole audio is just a whole hoo-ha or whatsoever, then it just became a nothing burger. So when I give my take each time, I realize that the more I give my take, the more I realize that this is just a nothing burger. The more I give my different view, I even try looking from different perspective. Like it's always the issue when I throw a dice in front and I tell everyone what is the number you see on the die. On the left, people will see differently from the right. The front will also see different from the top. Like and when I say the number I see, it will always be the side that I seen. But I have to always take my time to and go on extensive research, understanding from many different views, like what is the die, what is the 6-sided die. And one thing that we always tend to need to understand is that the die that the number that the die land on, do we want to miss that end as well? Like that is also a valid point. It's just that no one look at it. And yes, for some reason, when I always give that different view, there will be always some people who are having their butt so hurtful that they always love to make a hoo-ha out of nowhere, and they start making noise. And some people who either they can't agree with me, they will just say that they just come and press the dislike button along the line, or they just make a huge noise about it along the line, or even going to share the video and make saying that, oh, this is just a cat yapping or whatsoever. Dude, if you got nothing nice to say, you definitely have not a good life. I always say this with that most of my day can be taken with a huge piece of salt and throw the salt at the screen if you need to. I'm a demon cat. Throwing salt at a demon cat, there's nothing wrong, because that's called spirit, getting the spirit away from you. In Chinese, South Korean or Japanese history, there's always the point of throwing salt. Is to disperse or purify the spirit away from you. It's just that simple. And that's always been why I always say throw the salt at the screen if you need to, because if you don't like my take and you feel like you want to get away from me, just throw the salt at the screen. It's just that simple. And another best is like, it used to be like before that, I would say with a lot of people who know me very very long would know that one of the words I used to say is that if you don't like this video, you can just go to the history, press the history, remove that you have watched this video, and you'll never see me again. Why? Because YouTube algorithm work in that way. Is that if you do not have the watch history shown, it will not show the video again, or any video that is related to that channel again. If you sometimes see like, why is it that you watch this video once and out of nowhere you get a lot of that video, just go to history, remove it. The YouTube AI will notice that, oh, you don't have watched this video, so I will not recommend this video along the line. Or you can just, if not, just go and right click the channel and say that you're not going to watch this video along the line. That's simple. Yet there will always be people who is always love to make noise. And do I care about it? I mean, like, I should care about it if I can do a random chat about it just for a while. But a lot of people need to understand, most of the things I do in my random chat doesn't mean that I always care about all the situation. There are some situations that I do want to talk about, and some of the situation is like, I do research and I say that if there is something that I can talk about it, I will do research on it and I will talk about it. But the issue is that if the situation does not seem good for the other person, or it's really really worse, then I got a choice. Either I talk about it, or I leave the thing issue alone and let it be. If the other person is keen of changing or having a fresh start, then I will not talk about it. But if there is really where a lot of people are talking about it, then I will talk about it and I'll give my take, and hopefully that no one go and make it a huge hoo-ha of it. It's that simple. It's just that often more than not, when I see a lot of things just die down, then I feel like I should give my respect and let things die down. We shouldn't let things be getting the attention that you want. Because the thing is, right, it's the same thing with a lot of situations I tend to talk in my random chat. It's like, if I feel there is a right to talk about it, I will give it and give my view. It's always been me giving my view, where I try to be impartial. I try to give both sides the benefit of doubt, even if the one of the side is really really F out. It's the same thing for Niji Sanji situation. It's the same thing for DEI situation. I always give a lot of different view, even though I'm trying to understand their point of view. And if you're going to check out a lot of my random chat video, I always say this is all my speculative thought. It is just a random chat. To me, when I say that, I move on. I don't care about a lot of situations. If a lot of people who can't get their butt hurt without hearing this through, then they don't even deserve to have a discussion in the first damn place. If I or any of you is able to understand me and give a proper discussion where we talk about a lot of things, why we have this sort of situation happening, we feel like we have to talk about it, we should let people understand this situation, this kind of situation, then that's the way to go. And random chat has never followed a single trend, nor do it follow a single topic correctly from one random chat to another. It's always me jumping topic all around to the point that YouTube algorithm couldn't follow at all. So every time when I talk about Genshin, or when I talk about DEI or voice actor stuff, like I always give my view. There are times when I talk about Singapore stuff, where I talk about Japan stuff, where I talk about US stuff, where I talk about a lot of different country stuff. It's totally random. It doesn't follow a single trend. There are times when people say that I seem to follow a single trend, is that yes, if it follow a single trend, then why is all the topic from one random chat to another random chat is so different? The reason why I say I will follow some trend maybe is that if the topic that is on, like everyone talking about it, has everyone talking about one side but not the other side, then that is when I will add in my side. A side that is always in the middle, and unless if the other side is really F out, that I will also point out the F out point. It's that simple. If people can't accept that and they just want to love to press the dislike button, then go ahead. I'm not stopping you, but you are not even a proper person who deserves to have a discussion. And you definitely need to go and seek some help. I suggest therapy does go a long way. The thing is, right, I'm not trying to be sarcastic or not, it's just that random chat has always been random chat. If you can't accept random chat being a random chat, then I suggest you guys to go and check out the video. Even if you want to know what do I stream every single time, is it like Genshin, Honkai Star Rail, Warframe Way, or Xenozone Zero? It's just this 4 games at the moment. Maybe I will stream more other games, sometimes I may decide to play other more games, but at the end of the day, it's just that it depends on whether do I have the mood to play those games, or whether do I have the long period of time to play those games. Another issue that I need to highlight about random chat is that if on the day that I can't do recording, or when I feel like there is no topic that I want to throw out every single day, I mean, like, I can't be throwing a random chat every single day. I think some people will be like, I want to give one day of rest along the line, then I think that should be, I agree, because if on 1 or 2 days, if I'm sick, I can't be recording my voice up there. So if there's 1 or 2 days that I can't put up a random chat, I will put up a notice on YouTube, Discord, or Twitter along the line and say that there will be no random chat along the line. For that 1 day or 2 days, who knows? I mean, like, I have to give you a break once in a while, alright? So with that being said, it just, I know it's enough yapping for me as a random chat. It's really, I mentioned, it's totally a random chat. But with that, if you do like this video, or if you agree with me or disagree, subscribe in the comment below, we can discuss it further, and don't forget to press the like button if you do like this video, and subscribe for more random chat where I'm really planning a lot of video topic to talk about, but I'm still kind of give a lot of them a little bit of the wait and see approach, so that I can give more and more take at one shot and give a better take at the time. So anyway, with that said, I hope you guys have a nice day or night. Bye.